Good morning to one and all present here. Thank you for providing me this wonderful opportunity to speak and express my views on the topic healing ecosystems, nature therapy, and the science of well being. Nowadays, naturopathy, Ayurveda, they all have become indispensable part of our lives. And if we have to consider wildlife conservation, then Ayurveda has very important principles which we need to understand one by one. So beginning with the comparison factor between the ancient time when our ancestors were more healthy and they were more connected to the mother earth by means of the nature. But nowadays the case is vice versa. What is happening in today's life that the youth engaged in the media part, in the social media, suffering from the sleep-related disorders like insomnia, unable to sleep. Then what happens? The human conflict part. We have two types of the conflicts. First is the interspecific conflicts which are happening between the human and the wildlife, and second is intraspecific conflicts happening within the humans themselves. Then comes the pollution part. Pollution, we say very general term, it has very broader aspect. Not only the pollution of the environment, but the pollution of the humankind to sabotage the human mind. Then come the respiratory disorders. Pollution acts to respiratory disorders like asthma. And for everything we have a cure in the naturopathy and Ayurveda. If we consider Ayurveda principles of three doshas, means we are having three dosh or three body humors in the body, Vata, Pitta, Kapha, and the Pancamahabhuta principle, that is every matter, every atom in the universe is composed of the five basic elements. Starting from the very basic, that is Akash, then comes the Vayu, Agni, Jal, and Prithvi. And if everything is made up of these five elements, how are we supposed to disintegrate these five elements of our life? First is shown the chromotherapy part, chromotherapy which is associated with the sun. And the sun is a representative of the Agni Tattva or the Agni Mahabhuta inside our body. Pit is the dosh which is associated with this Panchamahabhutic element. The Shlok of Charak Samhita states the functions of the Pit dosh. Marichi Uvach Agni Reva Sharire. It is the representative of the Agni that in the body, Pit Antargataha. Inside the body, the Pit is performing the functions like Paktim Apaktim, that is digestion related problems we are having, it is due to imbalance of the Pit. Or we can say the Agni Tattva is already disintegrated in our body. Darshanam Adarshanam, the vision part, for which we have a solution. A very basic simple solution is by looking at the reflection, Pratibimba, of the sun in the water bodies, or just in a water which we can take in a glass as well. Then the colors which are shown there, they represent the chromotherapy part. Every color which is shown, the water which we are going to prepare in these Vipure colors, they have significance on our chakras, the 7 chakras which contribute to spirituality. So it is a broader aspect, not a narrow aspect. If we say the space therapy, space, that is Akash Chikitsa, and the medium is fasting to occur. Because fasting is the medium to clear our spaces inside the body. So the name space therapy is given to it. In the present era, we have observed people, they just take a long fasting for the long durations and then they break by consuming very heavy unctuous foods. But this is wrong. The Kapha dosha of the body, the third dosha of the body gets disintegrated, gets vitiated because of the consumption of the oily foods. Solution is very simple for every kind of the problem. One should drink the fruit juices. It can be of orange, it can be of lemon, but we need to first of all give a space to the body. We need to give the time to the body for proper healing. Accompanied by the air therapy part, air therapy, that is Vayu. So we have a Vata dosha inside the body governing these functions as mentioned. Utsaha, Uchvas, Nishvas, Cheshta, Dhatu Gati Sama, Samo Moksho Gati Matam, Vayo Karma Vikarajam. It states the enthusiasm, all the kinds of the movement of the body, be it inspiration or exhalation occurring in the body, whatever be the movement of the oxygen, nerve impulse conduction, all are governed by Vata dosha. So, the simple mechanism is Pranayama. The diagram shows the Suryaswar and the Chandraswar respectively, which are important for giving the proper warmth and coolness to the body. We need to maintain the Sushumna Nadi, that refers to the alternate mechanism movement of these two nadis. So, Pranayama is the best mechanism to attain the Vayu Chikitsa. Accompanied by hydrotherapy, Kena Jalen Phalati Iti Kapha, stating that Kapha dosha of the body is derived from the water and Prithvi Mahabhuta. Hydrotherapy means all the 2/3 of the water bodies I'm going to say 2/3 of the global surface, 2/3 of the human body, 2/3 of the body cells, when everything is composed of the water in the 2/3 ratio, then why we are disturbing it? So water therapy or the hydrotherapy, this can help us to ensure the Kapha dosh of the body, and Kapha dosh has several functions like maintaining stability, structure, immunity, and a very simple mechanism is Ushapan method, by consuming the water of the tulsi leaves or the holy basil leaves, by taking them in the evening, just keeping them in the evening time for the night, and consuming them in the next day, the morning, which is going to balance all the three doshas of the body. Means we are having the Dirgha Ayu. Mud therapy has shown mud has the property of absorbing all the toxins from our body. It is said that